बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। डॉक्टर रज़ा बाकर साहब, मिस सीमा कामिल, मियां अंजुम निसार साहब, मेरे वाइस प्रेसिडेंट्स, लुबना बयात, हमारी कन्वीनियर, लेडीज़ एंड जेंटलमैन, अस्सलाम वालेकुम। स्टेट बैंक का जब नाम आता है तो दैट इज़ अ इंस्टीट्यूशन विच रन्स द कंट्री, that makes you stable, that makes you do business, that makes all the policies to run the economy. Whenever we have a new state bank governor, there are many talks, many things, and people have many apprehensions. डॉक्टर साहब जब आए तो भी वहाँ भी बड़ी एप्रीहेंशंस थी, फिर रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट बढ़ गया तो बड़ी चीज़ें चल रही थी कि क्या है। बट उसके बाद जो कोविड के बाद से जो चीज़ें जिस तरह इम्प्रूव की है, जो स्टेबिलिटी ब्रॉट इन द इकोनॉमी बाय द पॉलिसीज़, मैं समझता हूँ कि हम सबको इस पर एक बहुत बड़ी जो है ना तालियां बजानी चाहिए कि दुनिया में आप देखें ऑल द इंस्टीट्यूशंस, ऑल द कंट्रीज़ विच आर मच मोर फाइनेंशियली साउंड, और ऑन द अदर हैंड पाकिस्तान वेयर वी हैव ऑलवेज सम फाइनेंशियल इश्यूज़, financial crunches, policy issues, but the way it was handled, it's remarkable. And I am hopeful with few more steps towards the proper distribution of the resources of the state bank and proper policies, we can bring the growth rate to more than 7% or 8%. The policies, especially during the COVID, the extension of loans and the financing and all these things were a major reason where we could sustain the problems which we were going to face in the economy. There are issues, some issues I want to highlight, some issues my friends will highlight, but as a policy I would like to request Dr. Saab to make a committee with FPCCI, as FPCCI is representing 200 trade bodies and all Pakistan trade associations and chambers are our member. So a committee where we can meet every 2 weeks or 3 weeks on the issues, and where we can see these are our recommendations and what is doable and what is not doable, will definitely bring a required result and bring more stability in the economy, because we have a feedback from 220 trade bodies of Pakistan. Not everybody is able to reach you, and through us everybody can reach you, and that would be the way where you can serve the country better. For the famous turf was given to, the facility was given to only few people, and SME was not considered. I would say even some big companies were also not considered. So I would like that State Bank should give a policy for SMEs and define the sectors, because if you will give all the resources to develop sectors, and those who really did not needed money will not serve the purpose. So that is one thing which we request. And second thing, there should be a SME policy from State Bank, how the resources will be dispersed and how the other sectors can grow, especially small and medium enterprises. One important thing which I would like to request you is that this interest rate should be reduced to 5% or 6%, but should be reduced, because our interest rate in the region is 3 to 4%, and we have to compete in the region. So that is something, and I would like to know what is the policy from where this rate of interest is derived. That we want to understand. And also we want to understand the exchange rate policy. How, in few days it is swung from 152 to 164. So that is also something which is alarming for us. So I want to have a special his remarks, your mind about the interest rate policy and the exchange rate policy. That is very important. We should have a policy basis, or there should be some reason for us to make a forecast how we have to see this exchange rate in future. Banks should be limited when they are serving the government of Pakistan, when they are borrowing, when they are buying bills. There should be a certain amount. They have, after the banks were privatized, I have seen that the borrowing of the private sector has reduced. And this should also, banks should not depend only on the government of Pakistan, where they will buy the bills and invest in the government's money. I know banks would like to go for the safe investment, but if banks are not cooperating with the people of the Pakistan, with the industries, with businessmen, then this growth cannot come. Because eventually, if the growth is not there, it will hit back to State Bank, and you will have difficulty to control the things. One important aspect is the banking channels in Central Asia. I was in Uzbekistan with Prime Minister, and we were talking about trade there, but I think there is no Pakistani bank in CIS. So I asked Mr. Arif Usmani, who happened to be my class fellow in school. He said we have virtually closed all our operations because it was totally loss making. But I think now when we are going for transit agreements with Central Asia and all these countries, then we need a banking, at least one bank in the region where we can get, we are able to solve our payment problems. Otherwise, we will miss this opportunity. The one important issue which normally, State Bank is very reluctant, and that issue is, our import is based on LCs. When we make a business, we trade with most of the countries now, they ask for 20% down payment or 30% down payment, which our banks don't allow. So people send money with Hawala and Hundi, because that is the precondition from the most of the companies now abroad. They don't want to go into LC system. They don't like to go for documentation, and when digitization is coming, this role of LC will not be there anymore. So I would request to allow 20% of the contract value, where people can send money in advance from bank to bank officially, and bank can, can make a condition that this money should be reimbursed or credited to the beneficiary when shipping documents are presented. It will not affect any, it will not be a burden on foreign exchange, because if I open LC, finally the goods are coming and payments are going. So maybe in the beginning you will feel something as a pressure, but I don't think eventually it will make any difference, because this money has to go if it is imported by LC. There are certain other questions which I want that our members should elaborate more, because they are involved directly. But I want to once again admit that with Dr. Saab's policies, Pakistan is in safe hands, and the economy is, stabilized, and today we are not in big trouble like other countries. And I am sure that with our cooperation with the State Bank and the Governor Saab and Ms. Seema Kamil Sahiba, we can devise more policies which can serve the different sectors of the economy. Thank you very much.